Hey beard lovers, so yesterday I made a video telling you that I wanted to make videos every weekday as hard as possible. It was a hard want. That's not how I meant to say that. I wanted to try as hard as possible to make a video every weekday, and even if that meant some days doing videos a little more briefly and not putting as much writing or thought into them. Even though WheezyWaiter is always just a documentary and I'm filming life happen, sometimes documentaries need reenactments. And then in that video I asked you what I should talk about today to make the world better. What problem could we solve together that would be personal to you or to everything? A number of you commented on the first thing I said, but I'm going to use that for the second thing to try to make the world better. There were a bunch of you that said, so you're going to do quantity over quality, or I prefer quality to quantity. Now I understand what you're saying. I think some of you are saying you prefer good in-depth production versus word vomit. And I get that, and I understand, but I need to clarify something. And the reason I need to clarify is not because I want to defend myself. This is something that's very important to me. It has been my guiding philosophy for the past 6 years since I started making videos. It is the reason WheezyWaiter exists. Quality and quantity are not mutually exclusive things. In fact, they should be called quantity, or qual-quant, or litty-titty. Maybe not litty. Yeah, maybe. Masked on board. And realizing this was one of the hardest things I had to do, and it is what helped me create the things that I create. Pitting quality against quantity doesn't make sense. It's not like comparing sitting versus standing. If you sit, you can't be standing at the same time. Imagine if you could, though. Never mind. Saying quality versus quantity is like saying eating healthy versus exercise. They're both different things, but you can do both, and one might enhance the other. And focusing on only one might hurt the other. Let's see, how do I want to explain this? I should have wrote it down, but I'm talking off the top of my head because I like to do that sometimes too. Oh! Not literally talking off the top of my head. That would be like this. Yeah, this. I wouldn't want to do this because this is really disturbing. Okay, so there's this mentality in the world, and it's been here before the internet, but especially now, that things have to go viral to be successful. That's the end goal. That is so wrong! Maybe to a corporation it's more true, but even then it's not really. But to the individual, it's really not true. Going viral, yes, that would be awesome. It's a good way to jumpstart a career, that's for sure. But it's also kind of like winning the lottery. It's not that likely. Not something you should devote all your time to, for a number of reasons. Number one, the probability of succeeding is low, and number two, you start paying attention to just the numbers, which is quantity over quality. Wait, no! Well, yes, but what am I saying? It's a different kind of quantity. It's a quantity of numbers and popularity, and not a quantity of valuable work that you've done. It's more fleeting. Some people can turn going viral into a full career, and that's great for them. But to shoot for virality as your starting point, wrong. I'm getting somewhere with this. Okay, so until I was like 27 years old, I had lots of ideas in my head. I pined over things. I thought, well, someday I'm going to make this into a movie. It's going to be great. Someday I'm going to write this novel. It's going to be amazing. The Vlogbrothers call that brain crack, and they got brain crack from Zay Frank, who may be the first ever video blogger, and my main inspiration to start making videos. I think the idea of brain crack, sitting on ideas that are perfect in your head, is similar to working on something for a long time to try to make it go viral before you complete it and put it out there. Perfectionism. One video I saw from Zay Frank that I can't find online right now, which, Zay Frank, put your videos back up online, please. He talks about going from 0 to 1, taking your ideas and starting. You're not going to be perfect right away. You probably will suck. But if you do something 3 times, you'll be 3 times better than someone who hasn't done anything. I don't think I'm 879 times better than someone who's done 0 videos. At some point, you're going to hit a peak. You're going to stagnate. As long as you keep challenging yourself, though, you will keep improving. The idea that you're going to be perfect the first time you try is what keeps so many people from trying. Don't expect to go viral right away. Don't ever even try to go viral. I've never had a viral video. Sure, I've entertained the idea of, wouldn't it be nice if this video went viral? But I'm not going to expect it or get disappointed if it doesn't. Since I went from 0 to 1, I've seen it as a process, and I've slowly grown the wonderful beard lover community that we have now, and I see it as way more valuable than any one viral video, all created a little bit at a time. If I would have spent the past 6 years working on a movie or a novel, I'd have one movie or novel. Maybe it would do pretty good. I highly doubt it would go viral. I know I'd make a much better movie today based on the past 6 years of making things. Quantity led to quality. Also, what is quality? There's some videos I've worked for days on that I like not nearly as much as videos that I worked an hour on. Also, don't worry about my quality going down if I do 5 days a week. Well, I just did a little math, and over the past 3 years, I've averaged one video every 1.89 days. I've always made lots of videos. I also think, at least for me, my level of creativity is enhanced as I'm creating. If I create, it leads to me being more motivated to create more. It is like exercise. Charlie Is So Cool Like said that once, and I'm stealing it from him. He stole my wink ding once, so there. If it wasn't for the act of creating videos on a daily basis, there would be no ego punching. There would be no banjo face. there would be no clones. I needed to create clones to do my chores because I kept making videos. And incidentally, when I first started making them, they were deeply flawed. The more I did it, the better I got. Here's an example of the first clone. I recreated one to show you. Hey, you want to go to the zoo? I want to see the eagles. I love eagles. See? Deeply flawed. Anyway, this is my way of trying to help the world because I want people to understand that if you want to be good at something or if you want to accomplish something, do that thing a lot. The more you do, the better you get, and the more motivated you will get to do more of it. A little bit at a time. Works for pretty much everything. You want to lose weight? Try eating a little bit less. Skip a snack, maybe. Eventually, you probably have to cut out more, but at least start. It will lead to cutting out more. It's actually working for me. I eat a lot less now than I used to, but I didn't start out by going full-blown diet style. And by exercising, I just started doing push-ups one day, which led to push-ups and sit-ups, which led to push-ups, sit-ups, and these things with weights, and jogging. I don't know if I was doing it right, but I exercise all the time. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Same thing with money. Having trouble saving it? Put $10 into a savings account right now. Don't have a savings account? Start one, put $10 in it. The next time you get money, put $10 more in it. That's how I ended up saving up to buy a laptop, which led to me making videos. Voila. If you want to know how I am politically, it's the same way. There are plenty of government programs that don't work perfectly, but that doesn't mean cut all of them. Straight guys want to get a girlfriend, talk to the ladies, get rejected a lot until you get good at it, getting rejected, and then eventually you'll get ejected. That means not rejected. Ladies want to get a boyfriend, show the cleavage. No, talk to the guys a lot. Anyway, that's my way to try to help the world today. That rhymed. That's so. What is this, Shakespeare ending a scene with a rhyme? Stupid. I guess we gotta end now.